Was that cute? Hi, YouTube. Today is New Year's Day. We're barely into the year and I've already been writing my little head off of things that I've been thinking of and things that are going on around me. But today is going to be a bit cozier and shorter of a video. There's not really an objective other than to set my intentions for the year and share my resolutions so that I can follow through with them. I feel like posting this is extremely helpful on keeping me on track and accountable for the things that I want to do and get done. As you can see, my room is a bit barren and weird right now. There's nothing on my walls or anything. That is because I am last minute moving. It's just temporary till I move to Athens, but I am going to be living with my friend's parents. I am so excited, and that is because of some occupancy and space issues in my current household, so that's why I haven't been making any videos, but I thought to make this short one just to get this out there. So I have my little trusty notebook right here. So I guess we'll just get right into it because this is meant to be short. I don't have to speak as much as I'd hope to because I'm busy. It's okay to be busy. It's okay to have to figure some shit out after the new year. So my resolutions for this year. Number 1, go to therapy. Do I need to explain that one? I'm one of those people that truly believes everyone should have a therapist. It's really important to recognize your emotions, how they work, and your reactions to things, stabilizing those difficult emotions and working alongside your needs. I just never felt like I had the time to commit to that. Also because I didn't have health insurance, but now my health insurance is instated as of January 1st, 2026. So I am getting a therapist and life will be so much better when I'm able to figure out those feelings. 2, read often. I'm currently reading Red City by Marie Lu. I am loving it so far. I'm only this far in. She is a fantastic writer with how she set up this world. I work at a library, but I don't read as much as I should. I read below the average amount that you probably should. I'd say my goal for that is becoming more articulate and knowledgeable. So when I just read, I don't want to just read fantasy. This is for fun. This is for break, even though I haven't had much time to because I'm moving. So reading a lot of nonfiction. I've got a lot of books. As of today, I've started logging Goodreads. So less screen, more study. I have an issue with getting locked onto my screen whenever I know that I should be studying. And for some reason, because the screen world feels so quick, I will procrastinate and not do the things that I know I should be doing, and not doing the things that are slower, like reading or doing my SAT, because I could be studying for class is what's going on in my head, and I can get off this at any time is what's going on in my head. That is not actually how it goes. So I'm really trying to distance myself from the screen. I haven't really been using TikTok or Instagram for a while. I had them deleted earlier this past year, and then I kind of went back and forth and back and forth. The biggest thing is that I want to disconnect so I can work on myself, and not just on myself internally, but externally. I need to focus more on my physical health than my phone. I think that goes for everyone. Using money more wisely. Yep. I have a huge spending problem. I'm not the only one. Don't look at me like that. I've been using Notion. Not sponsored. But I've been using Notion as a sort of aesthetic tracker that kind of keeps me held accountable to my goals and everything. And I found a spending tracker. And on this spending tracker, I can track how much I'm spending every single month of this coming year. And as I go through, the goal is to kind of recognize what I need to cut back on, kind of balance out the needs and the wants. I have a huge spending problem right now, especially when I get really bad mentally. Spend money just to feel something, because at least going broke will let me heal from something. Thank you, Faye Webster. Moving on, monthly journaling. Monthly journaling is because daily journaling should be what I'm doing, but to build that trust with myself that I can do it, I want to do monthly journaling because I cannot sit down and write for the life of me if my feelings are not skyrocketed. If my emotions are not heightened in any way, I can't sit down and calmly write about my day or anything. I can always do whatever I say I don't do. The point is, I struggle with it and I get distracted by other things. So what I'm going to try and do is hold myself accountable for monthly journaling or bi-weekly journaling possibly, and cut that down further and further so that I'll eventually work on myself and my mental and write down my feelings, good or bad, throughout the entire day consistently. Drink more water. My goal these past couple months has been to drink one of these. This is 40 something ounces before 12 every day, and then whatever water I have. This is about 6 cups of water, so any water I have after that is just, but I definitely want to drink more water because water's good for you. Who knew? And my next one, following a routine. Following a routine is important for me. I can't not follow a routine. I'll go crazy. I'll get depressed and wonder what I'm doing with my life. Maybe you're a college student. You're a college student working your way through the world. You're fine. But that's not how it feels to me. So my goal for my routine is just to be an early riser. One of my favorite things that I've discovered this year is waking up at around 5:30 to 6:30 and being up before everyone else. So it's just that silence. You're up, you're getting ready, you're doing your skincare, you're brushing your teeth, you're doing your makeup, you're getting some tea. All of that before anyone else is up. You feel productive automatically. Going from following a routine, I want to upload a video to YouTube at least once bi-weekly because I love editing. A lot of people don't enjoy editing. I really like sitting down and listening to myself yap and working around it. I think it's so much fun and I feel so much pride whenever I finish a video and I post it and I'm like, hey guys, in the group chat. It's Rosie in the group chat.
Hey guys, go check out my newest video, maybe. You don't even have to.
I'm really proud of myself whenever I finish something like that. It's like finishing a task that I've devoted myself and my time to. It's like finishing a project for school. You feel done, you feel accomplished. You feel accomplished, that's a great word for it. I also want to work out or run at least twice a week. This is also viewed as a small step for a lot of people. Why don't you work out 3 times a week? Why don't you work out 4 times? Because if I set the bar so high immediately, I will not do it and I won't build that trust with myself that tells my little brain, the little guy in my brain, he's gonna be like, so you can't do it because you can't follow this one thing. Small steps are still steps. If I start with these small things like journaling monthly or running once a week, if I set that goal and I run once a week, after a month, I'll be like, I ran once a week this entire month. I've built that trust with myself. I can do the things that I set my mind to. That is the mindset that I am trying to build. And lastly, but not leastly, don't spend another year doing stupid shit. Wait, that was wrong, but I guess that was right also. Don't spend another year doing the same shit. Not stupid shit, but also that. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I can't allow myself to keep doing this and expecting a different result. I'm changed. I can recognize I'm changed. I need to keep changing for the better. I think everybody should keep looking inward, constantly looking inward, building a relationship with themselves and building those relationships around them that stabilize them. You are what you surround yourself with. So being inconsistent, being self-deprecating, losing those little parts of myself, losing that trust in myself to be who I want to be. Because I know I can be who I want to be. Doing those things is what I just have been doing forever and nothing has been changing. This year is going to be fantastic. I'm setting that out there right now in the universe. This year's gonna be fantastic. This year's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be great. I'm going to do good things for myself that I've never done for myself before. Baby, I'm moving. I'm transferring to my dream college. I will be doing those things, those huge milestones. I will learn to love myself. I will have the best relationship with myself where people are gonna view me and me together and be like,
wow, I want a relationship like theirs.
But it's just me. It's just me, baby. And it's just me looking inward all the time. learning who I am, learning how I react with others, reflecting on that, and learning how I can be better. To finish this off, I didn't want to just finish with my resolutions. I really wanted to say what the primary takeaway from this year was, because I think it's really important to reflect on your past year. What was the biggest thing I learned from 2025? Raise your standards. Hear that again. Let me get closer. Raise your standards. Understand what life you want to lead and expect what you need and deserve from others, but more importantly, yourself. Came up with that all on my own, guys. Truly, I've learned that holding myself in a lower regard automatically sets my standards lower for who I surround myself with, how I allow people to treat me, and how I allow myself to be treated by myself. I have been thrown around like a rag doll this year. I feel like so much has happened. I'm like, oh, that, oh, Rosie, wow. That's what it feels like. I feel like I've been going insane with how I've been allowing myself to be talked to by others and being treated by others. I know how I've been being treated, and I know how people are talking about me behind my back. I know who's lying to me and how they're lying to me. I'm learning all of these things about myself, and it just made me think, raise your standards. Be confrontational if you need to be. Pick and choose your battles. Distance yourself where you know distance needs to be had, and don't allow yourself to fall below the standards that you set for yourself. I don't want to allow myself to fall below the line of self-respect this year. That is the goal. I feel like more people need to have higher standards, and this doesn't just mean in relationships. People are like, I have high standards. When talking about relationships, you need to have high standards for yourself before you have high standards for everyone else. That is something to take away, and that is where we are going to end this video. I hope that you guys learned something from what I learned this year. I hope that you guys maybe had a new standard to set for yourself this year, pun intended. Resolutions can be powerful, they can also be weak. Relapse is a part of recovery, and I know that's used for more serious things, but it truly means what it says. This is editing Rosie, and I just have to apologize because you're going to hear me say something about this video being a shit show and everything, so I had to give you a little context. Right after this clip, I had to cut out a huge segment of me going on about an analogy of my obsession with cheese curds and relapsing on them. So I just wanted to give you guys a little context to that, and I don't even know what was going through my head, so there you have it. But I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that you guys understand what I'm trying to convey here. I love you guys. Thank you for watching if you watched this shit show of a video, and I hope that you have a good day, night, dawn, morning, evening, anything. Please take care of yourself this year. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! I didn't like that one either. Happy New Year!